Hey guys, welcome back once again to another StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void subscriber showdown. Here, it is going to be another match between, you guessed it, my wonderful Twitch TV subscribers. Now, I have made a fatal error. I've made a mistake in the way that this was set up. This map is not designed for a 2v2v2v2v2, but I wanted it to be a 2v2v2v2v2. So, I'm just making sure that everybody spawned correctly. Everyone's... Oh, wow! Well, look at that. It worked. The spawns worked. Okay. So, yeah. We are doing another zombie game. There is no... That's right. Someone's upset there are no gold minerals. That's right. There are still big game hunters minerals. 20,000 mineral patches. But for those of you that have not tuned in to anything along the lines of one of these before, of course, I've been putting a lot of these up on my YouTube channel. Nathanias, why do you keep making these? You keep asking for them! I'm actually really surprised how many of you guys have been liking this zombie content, so I'm going to try to keep making the content that you guys want as long as I possibly can because I love you guys. So, with that being said, this show match today is brought to you by my awesome subscribers at twitch.tv. Basically, everybody that plays in all of these games are people that directly support me. It's only $4.99 a month. They give out my replays. You get to play in these games. You get faster access to my VODs. So these are the guys that make it possible for me to do StarCraft 2 for a living. So big shout out to these guys. And of course, you can always check me out. I stream 1 p.m. Pacific time to about 9 or so p.m. Pacific time every single day that I am not casting a tournament at twitch.tv/Nathanias. Now, with that being said, this is zombies. So for those of you who are new to the drill, yes, congratulations. There are zombies everywhere. You have managed to pass step 1. Step 2, every couple minutes, it becomes dark, and we get darkness. And when it's dark, the zombies will attack the players. So, in the top right, we got the blue and red team of Dark Truce and Magic Johnson. Hopefully he doesn't have HIV in this game. In the bottom right, we have teal and pink Terrans, One Shot and Hard Revenge. In the bottom left, we have the green Terran and the purple Terran, Helamar and Jugu. In the top left, we have the yellow Zerg, Cucked Kibla, or Chibla, with the dark blue, or purple, dark purple? I don't know. I'm not a woman. I don't know colors this well. It's a Terran named TBBDD. So, there you go. The first wave of zombies, of course, hitting at the night. Over the course of the game, the zombies do get upgrades. I love this. Dark Truce was just like, you know what, man? I'm going to build a bunch of cannons, and we are going to be totally fine. We're going to be A-OK. So, I believe, wow, these naturals. So this is a pretty easy map to expand on against the zombies. You get 2 bases basically for free once you lock down the front. And everything else, pretty much, everything else kind of becomes okay. I love this setup. Don't throw your zealot away. There's a Marine dancing. Magic Johnson's dancing his Marines. Just keep your Johnson, you know, where it belongs. At the same time, the tank rush from Helamar. Tanks, always a good choice against zombies, the undead. Both players opening siege tanks will make it really easy for them to stop this. I gotta say, there's some struggles coming here out of the top left. Bottom right's holding just fine with their bunkers. They are beyond okay. They're not in trouble at all. So this is going to be one of those games that probably goes really long and hard and the opposite of flaccid. So we're going to hunker down here, boys and girls. We're going to hunker down because I expect this game to just be crazy. Now, keep in mind there is airspace connecting each side. So it's a 2v2v2v2. And the only way to win this game is to eliminate all of the other players. Now, I will say that I have turned on the ability for these players and these teams to change their alliances. So at any point, they can ally up with another team or another player. They can backstab their own teammates if you want. So we could see anything. We could see, like I said, you know, everybody in this game that's in this game right now could ally up. And then the game would end. I don't think they'd troll me that hard. But it's possible. I mean, if it comes down to just an epic 1v1 at the end, you know, both players could be like, you know, man, let's just shake hands. Let's just shake hands so that we can both win. That is actually possible. First harass is going to come out. Hard Revenge. Getting up in Magic Johnson's Johnson. Meanwhile, Elamar defending against the drop that came in from one shot. One meme. Now this Banshee's quite annoying. They will drop a scan and they will not get it. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's frustrating. So Hard Revenge is already going hard in the paint, as it were. Getting quite a bit of work done here, to be honest. SCVs haven't been mining for quite some time. Quite a few SCV kills. I mean, 5 kills is nice. I'd take that. Fusion Core for Jagu. I mean, we've noticed that Liberators with the range upgrade are the absolute hard counter to zombies because Liberators do the highest single damage shot of any unit in StarCraft 2. That's because nothing beats freedom. Hashtag Merca. Now, what are these bad boys up to? We got roaches, some spines, roach speed. Are they just going to play around roaches? So zombies don't have very good detection. Oh, nighttime's coming again. But they do get upgrades. And sometimes zombies will be upgraded, as we can see. We have a super zombie here, while these Liberators fight a Viking. We have super zombies, and these guys also become detectors. They get a couple of extra hit points, and that makes them just a bit better. And of course, once you destroy all the zombie structures, you can actually unleash unholy hell into the game. So we got a bit of harass coming in here from one shot. Nice. Well, I was going to say nice, but never mind. The medevac died pretty quickly there. Drop does get cleaned up. Turning a little bit of harass at this time. So I like this little bit of harass. We got a Liberator that's been chilling here. Helamar brought it back. Missile turrets going up for TBDD. Trying to lock down the expansion. Keep it together. Keep it steady. Keep it kosher. But, oh my goodness, 4 Banshees snipe the tank. So this is where things can get interesting. Because if your static defenses are starting to get shut down by your opponent's harass, you're not just helping yourself, you're helping the zombies. And helping the zombies, well, I mean, technically speaking, it also equates to helping yourself. But killing the zombies with these Banshees is actually, in my opinion, the wrong way to go about it. I do really like this setup, though. I really like this. I think that maybe they should even consider just going for faster Banshee speed. I don't know. Ooh. Trying to pick off the missile turrets that are building. But the cannons also give detection, so anything within 9 range of a cannon is going to be revealed vision-wise. Well, that Infested Marine almost got in range to finish off this Banshee. But we got Liberators already for green and purple, so these guys are totally fine. These guys are totally safe. This Cucked clan is great. Just has a picture of David Kim's face rotating around their hatchery. It's just one of the greatest things in StarCraft 2. Does anybody else here have any cool clan things? Aren't these guys my Twitch subs? Well, this guy's got like outer space or something. That's kind of cool. If these guys are my Twitch subs. You guys know that if you message one of my mods, they can get you into the Sir W clan. The Kappa clan's a little bit harder to get into, but maybe someday. Maybe someday. Liberators are so good against these ground forces. 90 damage a shot. Oof. So good. So, any more harass going on between these players? No. I mean, Red got hurt a little bit, but, you know, his allies powering up. He's getting upgrades out of the Stargates and the Cybernetics cores. Getting ready to make a big air play. So, in my opinion, that is one of those things that is going to make things really tough for the other guys. Oh, yeah, that's what I meant. Tough for the other guys. They got the Void Rays. Prismatic alignment. They could have killed this command center. They could have killed it. I think they could have killed that command center very easily if they had just prismatically aligned the Void Rays. They have the ability off cooldown. That would have been awesome. That would have been amazing. Oh, could snipe the armor. I'm surprised they're not using prismatic alignment. Meanwhile, One Shot's going for a huge drop. He's working together with Teal. Teal and Pink. Teal and Pink are going to do a massive attack of the natural expansion of Magic Johnson. And Magic Johnson just set up out front of his main base. Oh, boy. This could get really ugly really quickly. These Void Rays come in. There's a prismatic alignment in the command center. No, the command center. Get to the chopper. Go! Go! It's banning! They're going to save it just barely, and the Void Rays begin to die. So, meanwhile, Pink's forces, his Marines are 1-1. Magic Johnson only has +1 attack. Neither player has combat shields, but, you know, pushing the natural back, very nice. At the same time, big drop from Helamar into TBDD's base. The zombies definitely having less of an impact on this map where your natural is so easily secured by ground, but so much more exposed by the air. And I love this, using Liberators to supplement this force and help lock it down. The Banshees fighting against the Void Rays, but the Banshees have Hyper Flight Rotors, so now they can dance around even more. Scan! Scan! No! Oh, I love this. Just run bait the Void Rays into the other player. This is great, great. Good scan, but at the same time, so much pressure being brought down now is this expansion has been destroyed of TBDDs. Now they need to be really careful while they're out on the map harassing. They've got a lot of forces extended onto the map, and that is, of course, going to be a really important thing to keep in mind. They did bring a lot of these forces that were on the other side of the map back. It's important to keep this in mind because now they have to worry about the zombies again, and the zombies continue to get stronger. They're at 2-2 upgrades. I think 3-3 should be coming in actually pretty soon for them too. Love the securing of this gold base. The zombie AI is not smart enough to break rocks, so the zombies will actually never destroy the rocks. So in that respect, it's actually really smart to float the gold here. And I guess one thing you could do is destroy the rocks of the other player, and then the zombies will attack that base. But big marine drop from Hellamar, getting a lot of work done, and the marines are going to start to run into freedom zones. Those liberators are liberating. Just an incredible amount of damage coming out of those ground forces. Meanwhile, blue and red have lost a lot, and now we have aberrations beginning to spawn. Of course, the super zombies continue to be a huge thorn in their side. And aberrations are slowly kind of closing some ground here, of course. The liberators should be enough to defend for TBDD, but Hellamar put quite a dent. And wow, Jugu already on cattle bruisers, building 3 at a time. Now the Arc Corruptor's on the way for yellow, but what about the other guys? I guess Marines are pretty good against them. I'd like to see Combat Shield for these guys because they're missing 10 health. They could all have an extra 10 health, which would be awesome. So just so you guys know, of course, the zombies do infinitely respawn, as somebody has asked about that in my chat. So Nathanias, the zombies just appear forever and ever, only until you destroy all the zombie structures. You can turn the zombie structures off, and then they do spawn forever, but yeah, this is the humans win version of The Walking Dead, and then the other version, of course, is the one where the zombies never stop spawning, and then, you know, it's not, you don't really win, you just try not to die first. Man, these aberrations, yeah, they get level 3 upgrades now, and as you can see, they are quite tanky, managing to breach. Oh no, Diablos have started spawning too. These guys are really strong. They do a tremendous amount of damage against buildings. They're basically Banelings. They're just mega Banelings is basically what they are, so these guys are really, really hard to deal with. This army's trying to move up here for yellow and pick it off. I mean, the Liberators still just have this completely locked down on this side. I'd say it's still okay here, even with just one Liberator. 120 kills on that girl. But this northeast side, these Marines only have +1 attack, so that means that a lot of these zombies that have armor built in by default, such as these aberrations, have 4 armor, only taking 2 damage a shot. Okay, the Liberators do show up. That's a really big boost to the defensive capabilities here. One shot just shows up and blows up TBDB or Jugu's base. So Jugu's island has been destroyed. Meanwhile, these guys are trying to push out and claim another base. Daytime has come. So now, now they are in an okay spot. Now they're in an okay spot. Someone asked, is it dark or is it just me? Oh, that was nighttime. Now the sun's come out. During daytime, zombies will not go out of their way to attack you, but if you go near them, obviously they will still fight against you. So, incredibly high Liberator count for Hellamar is going to be exactly what he needs to hold this down. Do we have Kerrigans? Only if you destroy the zombie buildings. Then there is 1 Kerrigan per player spawn. So, the Void Rays are coming up, trying to attack once again the main base of TBDD. Corruptors are going to do a great job of dealing with these, though, as there's just not enough Void Rays. So let's look at the supplies of these players, alright? So the Northwest team is at 122 plus 97, so collectively they're hanging in there, but they've taken a beating. Pink and Teal, collectively over 200 supply, doing very well for themselves. Same with yellow, or excuse me, purple and green. These guys are doing pretty great here, too. Green's built up a massive army. Green looks like he's going to be the first player to max out, actually. Hellamar, quite a badass. He's been been a very long time subscriber of me, Base God. So they were asking basically about how if you destroy all of the zombie buildings, the huts and the cocoons, 1 Kerrigan spawns on the map per player, and the Kerrigan has the Immortal's Hardened Shield capability, where it can't take more than 10 damage at a time. So it's really, really strong. Or the Heart of the Swarm Immortal ability, excuse me. So Zombies are at level 4 upgrades. By the way, the zombies never stop getting upgrades. So, yeah, you wanna kill the other players or destroy the zombie buildings at some point, because those Kerrigans are obviously quite a nuisance when you are trying to win the game. Tempest transition for Dark Truce. I like it. I like Tempest. Of course, like I said, this isn't Big Game Hunters. There is Big Game Hunters money, though, on the blue patches. Normally, we've done this with gold patches, but I wanted to try slowing the players down a little bit and see what the effect would be. Doesn't seem to have had too much of an impact. Oh, those Diablos do so much damage now. On contact, it's 72, so they'll one-shot a group of Marines pretty hard. They get close enough. As we can see, they're getting close enough. Who's having the most trouble? Liberators are kind of overpowered versus these. Liberators are quite OP versus the zombies. Yeah, every team using Liberators, actually. Every single team has a Terran, and every single team's making Liberators. They're the best unit against this. Definitely should get the Liberator range upgrade, though. Yeah, there's a tournament that I signed up for. Hella giggle. I'm not playing in that. Alright. So... Oh, no. Okay. Yeah. I'm trying to see what's going to happen then. So nothing's really going on. They've just secured additional bases. But I'd like to see some more fighting between these guys. Some liberation zones were set up outside of One-Shot's base to try and stall him from being able to move forward. Magic Johnson still got a lot of Vikings ready to deal with any type of attack that he might get put up against. Now keep in mind, you can give your teammates resources in this. Resource trading is on, so if you need money, you can mine it and just give it right back to your teammate. So, oh, it looks like 3 of these mineral patches are money patches, so that's good actually. It makes the gold base really awesome. I'm trying to keep my eyes open for any possible harassment between the players, maybe going after each other. Okay, so Teal's going to make a big drop on Jugu's gold base. Once again, liberation zones are getting planted down. Now, they have broken the rock, so Chibla, my computer is feeling the pain. Yellow now transitioned into Broodlords. The zombies are much more contained on this map. They're quite pushed in there. Jugu, I'm playing with pictures. He's literally playing a slideshow. Of course, this is quite brutal on your computer, as there are a lot of units. So, oh my God! Oh, that move command, right? Oh, the corpses! Oh my God, the corpses, the bloody mess. Jesus, how can you stand there? Aren't you knee deep in blood and guts? One shot comes down. He's going to finish this base of Jugu off, but the liberation zones are being planted. Marines are going to try to focus fire down the liberators. They are killing them, so the liberators of green get destroyed. This is really important now, because if they do this and then nighttime comes again, the zombies may be able to break them without the support of those liberators. Battle cruisers have a very low amount of damage per shot, so even though BCs are powerful and mighty, they're not as mighty as liberators against the single target shot units because of how much armor the zombies have. They are at level 5 upgrades. Now, Corruptors are trading out here against the Vikings in the northeast. The Corruptors have +2 attack, 0 armor. The Vikings have +1 attack, 0 armor. The Tempests are at 2 attack with 1 armor, but they're super vulnerable against the Corruptors. 1 dies. And the Broodlords are here too, so if they win the air battle, the Broodlords are just going to rain hell on top of this army. The Marines trying to fight against the Broodlings while the Corruptors come up and they say, you know what, F you Vikings. At the same time, the battle cruisers are all inside of the base of One-Shot. Jugu going for revenge. His 3/3 VCs, these Marines are not going to be powerful enough to deal with this. Teal's Marines only have 2/2 upgrades. That means the battle cruisers with +5 armor. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. These battle cruisers are just, they are laying waste. Justice reigns from above, boys. These BCs are absolutely demolishing the base of One-Shot while the Broodlords continue to push in on this side, encroaching into this base. And at the same time, it's nighttime, and the armies have all been distracted. The zombies are going to start to wander into Magic Johnson and Dark Truce's base because they've moved their whole army away. Best slideshow ever, Sir W, says Jugu. Well, Jugu killing his opponents is going to make that slideshow a little bit faster. As this is just it, man. This is gonna be it. Dark Truce and Magic Johnson. I don't know how they're gonna survive the night. They just have so much inside their base. The Broodlords are leaving them. Wow, they're bringing the Broodlords home to deal with their own zombies. All right, well, that buys them some time, but is that going to be enough? They're 2/2 Marines against these 5/5 aberrations, two-shotting the Marines now. It's just disgusting. You're getting Shrek-Torino'd. A couple more Warpins are going to try to come in here and defend. At the same time, the battle cruisers have ripped through one-shot space. They're now going through hard Revenge's base, and this is just brutal. They've got nothing that can stop it. They're going to try to build up some missile turrets, maybe get more Marines. I'm not 100% sure what's really going to work. The zombies are just overwhelming red dub. These tanks do what? How much? 35 damage a shot. These aberrations have 7 armor. Ugh, 28 DPS. Well, less than that. Ouch. Oh, they have level 6 upgrades. Yeah. Yeah. So what? They're 26 damage. Yeah, it's close to two-shotting these Marines. Once they stim, they die in 2 hits. Ripping Pepperino. This one's got 5 kills. So the zombies are slowly coming back, destroying this. Helamar drops some Manor Mules to repair the battle cruisers, I guess. That's pretty dope. Yeah, these BCs ain't gonna be stopped. And the Liberators are preventing them from having to worry about zombies on their own front. I mean, these rocks being broken means zombies could theoretically come from this side, but you know what? One Shot's got this area locked down really nicely, and Hard Revenge's Liberators are doing a great job. But they're just building a Field of Dreams. Dude, this is like Field of Dreams. Where's Mel Gibson? Was Mel Gibson in Field of Dreams? Maybe I'm thinking of the Rookie. I think Mel Gibson was in the Rookie. My bad. No. No. The Rookie was the other generic white guy that's in a bunch of those movies. I can't remember his name. Anyway. Magic Johnson is being eaten alive by zombies. This is that part in The Walking Dead when you're trying to tell your grandma to watch it with you, and then she said, "Holy, how on earth can you watch this with your kids?" And you're like, no, it's okay. My kids have their homepage on 4chan. No worries, mate. But these corruptors and these broodlords, they're coming back to finish the job now that the night has ended. Dark Truce taps out. Magic Johnson's trying to use Liberators to defend, but you know, aberrations have a lot of health, so it's going to take some time to actually destroy these. Yep, Magic Johnson has been defeated. He's also tapped out, so red and blue are gone. That means the Northeast has been infested by the zombies, so they've managed to completely take it over. And now the battle cruisers continue to push in. They don't care about these turrets. They don't care about these upgraded turrets. That's pretty dank. They're like, okay, we're just going to destroy your base, destroy everything else that you have, destroy your life, destroy your family, destroy your home, destroy your wonderful rent-controlled agreement that prevents you from getting abused by your landlord. Just get rid of all of it. That might be the most scary part of all, to be honest. So +3 upgrades coming in for TBDD. And what kind of armies are we looking at? We got 20 battle cruisers for Jugga. He's got a lot. 35 Liberators for Helamar. So they got Liberator BC. Pretty good army. Only 24 Liberators for blue. 11 Broodlords, 34 Corruptors. I don't think that's going to be enough to stop the mass Liberator BC fleet, though. That's going to be the real tricky part. Yeah, this is just ugly, man. Juggy's going to finish him off single-handedly. His army was just too beefy. Helamar playing defense. There's the scan out of pink. He's like, "Are you guys going to die anytime soon?" He's like, "No. We got Liberators for days. We got Liberators for months, for years, for the rest of eternity." The Corruptors can come in. They're going to morph Broodlords. Now, what they could do is use their Urinate ability, the Piss ability, and they could just pee all over this command center and destroy it, which would be pretty dope, to be honest. But are they not going to do that? No. Oh, Helamar shows up. Oh! 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 Liberators OP! Liberators OP! Oh my god, they both just destroyed all of each other's air fleets. Then the BCs show up. They're like, "Don't worry, Big Daddy's here. Big Daddy's here." Juggu's like, "Die!" This is incredible. This is amazing. Green actually lost a lot of Liberators in that fight. And now these Liberators are going to get Shrek'd. And then these Liberators are going to get Shrek'd. And then these Liberators. So Liberators are pretty good, says Chibla. Yeah, pretty good. Liberators are pretty good. Meanwhile, Pink is attempting to run from the zombies that have managed to find their way. The southeast side of the map has been infested as the zombies are now at... Oh, they're still at level 7. They should be at level 8 upgrades soon, I think. BCs, I mean, honestly, I think Purple's going to win this. I think purple is going to win this game with green. Purple doesn't need to backstab green. Green did a great job of keeping purple safe while they were able to set themselves up with this phenomenal game position. And this has just been a treat to watch. Purple grinding it out. They got harassed a lot early on, too. We can't forget one-shots early harass, being hit by, of course, the drops at the gold base that they tried to take. And they never did end up taking that base, but... TBDD, we made a mistake attacking purple. Mercy. Mercy. There's no one left. There's no one to call out mercy to. And these zombies are going to find this base as well. Like, I don't know. This is just madness. So many battle cruisers. Well, it's daytime now. And there is a zombie here. So that means purple and pink should be dead. Pink's going to lose everything here. I guess they could float. But they can't really win this game anymore. They are... What's yellow's clan? Cucked? Something like that. Why do you have 3 spires? Because you wanted to get 1-1 and start a greater spire at the same time? So what is purple going to do? I mean, purple has the ability to basically erase anybody now. You can't heal buildings, baby rage. Oh, hard revenge does his medevac on top of the command center. But yeah, they're done. I don't think it's going to be possible. Double upgrade, bruh. Chibla. But he's not getting double upgrades. Just getting one at a time. I don't know what to believe. So how does purple want to end this then? I believe it should be purple and green winning this, but I don't know how else anyone else can do it. I mean, dark purple is at 40-some, 41 supply. Yellow is at 23 supply. Pink has finally been eradicated. The battlecruisers found him. The BCs found him. So that means now it's just purple and green versus yellow and dark blue. And honestly, I don't see any other way they're going to be able to do this. I do not see any way that they're going to be able to do this. Like, this is over. There's way too much for these guys. There's an aberration in their base. It's nighttime again. The zombies don't die instantly to the liberators, so they can stall, but... Now this liberator's actually going to die. You see zombies getting right underneath it. What they need is an aberration or two to come in and tank. Look at these Marines trying to kill it. They have 8 attack per shot, but the aberrations have 9 armor. They actually can't kill it. Oh, God. Oh. Do it, green. Do it, Helimar. The overlords. All of the overlords are here. Do it! They can still kill all the buildings. That is the one way they can do it. How do you wax that shell? Now they're referring to them as turtles. I mean, if they just teleport the BCs into their base, it's ogre. Do it! Pew 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 pew. Real-time strategy. This is StarCraft. Well, they're dead now. They can't possibly get to the zombie structures. Like, I think that if they had dived on the zombie structures, it might have been possible for them to force a game over scenario now that the zombies are at 9/9 upgrades. But, yeah, it's ogre. They finally died. Now we just get to watch them A-move their way to victory. RIP, says TBDD. Rip, says Juggu. The zombies are on them. The battle cruisers are on them. It's all ogre, mates. It's all ogre. Are we doing this? Are we doing this? Well, let's enjoy the part where we get to watch them destroy all of the other buildings, because they totally won this game. Well played to Juggu. And well memed to Hellamar. They're gonna come kill the last couple buildings. And that is gonna be it. Let the epic music soothe your soul. He's all yours, babe. And that, my friends, is gonna be GG! Juggu and Hellamar secure victory. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you guys enjoyed this, please make sure to like this video, subscribe to my Twitch and YouTube channels, and leave a comment in the comment section below. Have a fantastic night. This was recorded live on twitch.tv/Nathanias. Come check me out, 1 p.m. Pacific time until 9 p.m. Pacific time. I'll see you guys next time.